The key to a successful wipe is to never give up. In part 1, I was rated far too many times. It's true, my wipes tend to start that way. But I promised that things would get better. And so, the journey continues. I just wanted to thank you all for the support. Dreamers are a different breed of solo survivors and viewers. Be sure to check out part 1 of this series if you haven't already. If you're new here, I encourage you to subscribe and say hello in the comments below. Life as a solo can be rough, but it can also be peaceful. So don't forget that rest is not all about the grind. Sometimes you just gotta slow down and take in the view. At this point, I had farmed a good amount of wood and stone, so it was time to expand. It was nice to have my base built up to the point of roof access, but as I roamed around, I could see that I wasn't alone out here. Danger is always around the corner. Having a sheet metal door instantly made me feel safer. I no longer had to worry about eco raids and Molotovs. I could actually focus on growing. Harbor was the closest monument to me that had a recycler, so I made sure to make frequent trips to the monument to recycle anything extra that I had, because right now, scrap is all I need. When it gets dark and rust, I like to just camp out in my base, do some cleanup, and some cooking. No matter how peaceful things get, in the distance, the battles continue. I wanted to make any potential raids painful for the raider, so I went ahead and sealed up my suicide bunker. Even though I didn't have the Dropbox blueprint yet, it didn't matter, because soon enough, I'd get it. I wasn't sure who the person lurking outside my base was, but what I did know was that I needed to expedite my scrap collection. And my favorite way of doing that is going underground. So I made my way back to harbor and did just that. It's not easy taking on scientists with a bow and arrow, but nobody said it was impossible. I decided not to take the tunnels all the way to Outpost, but instead to go back to the surface and drop off the loot that I had. I had collected a decent amount with such a short run. I had finally researched the Dropbox, and now I was able to move loot in and out of my suicide bunker. But it was time for another recycling run, so I headed back to harbor. I quickly realized that I wasn't the only person here. could hear footsteps approaching, so I took everything in the recycler and I dived into the water. I decided to swim back home and drop off everything and return with the water pipe. I saw movement by the recycler, and when he was in my line of sight, I took the shot. And just like that, my wife changed. Now I had a SAR, a real gun. I needed to research this so I could make more. I'm gonna go drop a bag off at the gas station. It was time to test my luck. I was going underground, and I was gonna take it all the way to Outpost. You might be wondering why I didn't take the SAR. Well, I didn't have the scrap to research it, and I didn't have the scrap for a tier 2, but here we are. It's time to make both of those things a reality. I was so close to Outpost when this happened. I realized that I needed to stay above ground. So I spawned at gas station and looted. That gave me enough scrap to research the SAR and a bullet. All I needed now was a tier 2 workbench, so I grabbed a sword and I headed out to farm the road. At this point in the wipe, I didn't know what was to come, but soon enough, everything would change. After farming the road, I made a recycling run. On my way over, I found this rib. I didn't think much of it at the time, but I'd be coming back for this. We're getting somewhere now. Things are finally moving. I'm gonna go ahead and just clean up, since it's gonna get dark soon anyways. I'll just take some time and organize. On this foggy day, I took a green card and a fuse box, hopped on my horse, and got the blue card from Harbor. This was the first monument that I did, but it surely wasn't the last. I need to make a trip to the snow. It's getting time to upgrade the base. In this moment, I remembered the rib that I found earlier. So I grabbed some low grade and I took it. Oh my god. The cover of the fog was perfect for a trip like this, because I was planning on bringing back a lot of resources. Alright, I'm gonna head back to the boat, grab some wood, while it's dark and disappear. The night was quiet, but I was still nervous. I had so much farm on me. Any interaction, and I might lose it all. But in the back of my head, I knew that this farm was going to take my base to the next level, and I was itching for that. If you're watching this journey, then you're in it for the long haul, and you understand that I'm not a rock to an AK type of guy. I like to capture the full essence of the survival aspect of this game. So here I am, cruising through the ocean in the middle of the night, and there you are, watching, keeping me company. And with my newly collected resources, I decided it was time to honeycomb the base. Honeycombing was the first step. There was much more to come, and this episode was the story of how a solo rebuilds from nothing. In part 3, you'll see how we take everything that we have and push it to the next level. If you got this far in the video, comment the phrase "never give up" down below in the comments. I'll see you guys down there. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in part 3. You've been watching an Orange Dream production.